Now you have to tell me when you're starting.
Oh, I've already started.
Oh, you did? I grew up over in the South End and went to Carlisle Baptist Church all my life. And my parents moved up here, I guess, in '56. And I went to college 2 years, and I stayed out a year. And it was that right before that they moved up here. So I didn't want to go all the way back over the South End to go to church, so I started looking for a church. And Beechville Park was a little white house over here. And it did have a little steeple at the top to show us church. And that's where I started here. It wasn't long after that that they had a building fund, and they were going to build a big auditorium. And if I understand right, the plan was that someday it would be the gym, and they would add on then a nice sanctuary. Now, I'm not sure that that's true, but that's what I had heard. And I got married about that time, and this is what the sanctuary looked like. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It was big, and they've made a lot of changes to it. But so Wendell and I, when we got married, we went to Wichita. He didn't have any time, didn't get any time off for rehearsal, wedding, or anything. He was to be back on Monday morning. So we drove straight through to Wichita on Sunday. Got there Monday morning. But he ended up coming back here to work. He went into a business my dad was in, and so we were only out there for a year. We came back here, and we got very involved with Beechville Park. We had 3 children and raised them here, in the church here. I can't remember just when I got involved, but we had 3 kindergarten classes because Jefferson County didn't have kindergarten at that time. And I got involved as a chairman of the kindergarten committee. I mean, the kindergarten was off to itself, but we had to have a coordinator, between the church, and that's what I did at that time. I don't know, Wendell was chairman of the deacons for about 6 years. We had our little boys, and they grew up. We sat over here, so we'd be close to the nursery, and when I see the 2 little ones tripping down here now, I remember our boys. I taught, after my first son was born, I wanted to be with him in the nursery, so I worked in the nursery. I didn't teach the baby. I didn't have the babies, but I taught. I think I had first and how old were they? 3 and 4 year olds or something like that. And I continued teaching. I think I ended up in the 4 and 5 year olds, and taught quite a while in that age group. And here I am.
So what was Beechville Park like?
Very friendly. I think everybody, when they came, they felt welcomed, and our boys loved coming. We always came on Wednesday nights, and they loved to come. That was when they saw their friends. They had a good ball team. They had Little League. I don't know if it's part of the Little League, but the church's intramural church baseball teams. Mm-hmm. So they played baseball. And had a wonderful teacher, Maisel Allen. I don't know if you knew her, but she taught. And that's when I finally decided I was ready to get it. I taught first grade all week. I spent all day Saturday getting my lessons planned for Sunday. And I just decided it was time I got into a class. And so that was, I don't know just what year that was, but I went into Maisel Allen's class. We had a real good pianist and organist. Music has always been a good program here. And like I said, Wendell was quite active. He was the chairman of deacons for 6 or 7 years. And I still love Mutual Park. I'll always remember, and I guess they were here since you've been here, Mildred and Howard Tharp. Wonderful.
I only got to know them a little
Yeah.
bit. But,
Well, they were always special to me, and Annabelle and Woody Height. There's just so many of those older people that I just love dearly, you know, and I hope I can live up to their, what they were as elderly people. They were wonderful. I think it's always had very caring people and dedicated people. I'm so encouraged by this row of young people down here, and we've had people join, three people here in the last couple of weeks. I just want to see that happening real often. We've got so much here to offer, and I don't know how you let people know that, but it's been a wonderful church. We've had wonderful people on the staff, and wonderful music program, and it's still going. It's been a wonderful church, though, and I love it to this day.